Hey, this is going to be just a quick down and dirty unboxing for a Jawbone era brass 2015 earpiece. It comes in a cute little container like this, really not that big at all, very, very minimalist packaging on the inside of it. You strip this top layer off like that, nothing on the inside. That's crap, I'm going to throw that away. On the inside, you have the little headset right here, and then you have the cute little, doubtless, insanely unreadable little instruction manual here. It's like asking for directions. It's no good. Beneath that, you have earpieces. A large one for the left, a medium for the left, and a medium for the right. And when I say large one for the left, what I actually meant was a large one for the right. As it clearly says on the package, Hooked on Phonics worked for me. You also have a tiny little USB-A to USB micro adapter, and this little bugger here has a USB micro charging port. As for getting it out, well, this could be challenging. I don't know if you can see. There are these two little plasticky looking stud things here on the back that, I may have to resort to some kind of a cutting apparatus in order to get through here. Oh, okay. Yes, for anybody who's going to buy one of these, let's get really, really close so you can see that. I don't know if you can see here, but at the bottom of each of these, there's a little notch. Great eyesight for the win. You just get your finger under this little notch, and I'm not even gonna bother trying to show the camera that. Come on, you little bastard! You've already done one. Yeah, and you pull it up just like that. God, I suck at this. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm gonna learn how to use your camera one of these days. I know you showed me. But yeah, you just lift the little thing up like that, and then this other one's gonna come off too. It'll be for salt. Gonna throw that away because who needs that? And then the little earpiece. Careful, just lifts right out of there. And it looks like so it looks like when you pull this little bugger out, it's got this little plastic mounting piece on it right here that was used to keep it attached to the packaging. That just looks like it lifts right off, and it does. It just snaps right off in one little piece. Doesn't even snap. This little section right here, obviously, just over the earpiece, just lifts right up. Very clean, not obtrusive at all. Good packaging there. Good packaging. Now, what ear this is already designed for, I won't know. I'm going to go out on a limb, though, and say that because there is only a large right, that they want me to put this in the large left ear. I take exception to the fact that they think my ear is large. I'm not sure how in the blue F this thing is supposed to fit in my bloody ear, though. Yeah. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Really, really not. Those are clearly noise-canceling microphones. What are you? Are you a button? Yeah, you're a button. Well, I suppose I can continue with the unboxing here. Here it is. This is the bronze stripe. I think this is the 2015. Very small. For those of us who've been playing with hands-free kits for a while now, this is tiny. This is absolutely minuscule. And one of the reasons why it continues to get the kind of reviews that it does is because it's really unobtrusive. Which, I mean, I'm still gonna have a giant bronze thing sticking out of the side of my head. I'm just gonna look more like a steampunk warrior than a Borg soldier. A very fat Borg soldier. In any event, this is what the earpiece looks like, one of the large left earpieces. Still not quite sure how to stick this thing in my ear yet. We'll get to that. There is the only large button I'm rotating so you can see this on the end with the actual earpiece. There's your multifunction button there on the end. You have on the underside, well, you really can't see this very well at all. There you go. You've got a little power switch right there, and then this is just a little contact dimple to help with bone conduction, I believe. And other than that, that's it. Packaging is very smooth. Packaging is very svelte. Not a whole lot of wasted material. Amazon should be shamed because they sent me this tiny little thing inside of a gigantic box and actually crushed up and crushed is the wrong word, folded up another box and saran wrapped this thing to the inside of that folded box just so that it would stay taut inside of one of their big boxes. So the use of 2 boxes in order to send me a very small thing. Yes, Greenpeace will haunt your dreams. In any event, I'll be back in just a second after the cut with a review of this thing once I can figure out how to get it in my stupid ear. So now that we're done with the unboxing portion of this thing, looky, I have a little hands-free kit thingy in my ear. Thoughts on it as a hands-free kit. First and foremost, the audio quality is absolutely phenomenal. I did quite a bit of research. Hands-free kits are kind of, 10 years ago. So I did a little bit of research to see what the state of the art was before I bought this thing. And this kit that I have in my ear now just kept coming up again and again and again. Is if you have to have one of these things, you should absolutely get one of the Jawbone eras. Which, excuse me, apparently there is a Jawbone era, but this little bugger that I have in my ear is the era by Jawbone. It's an important distinction there. All the literature online said if you've got to get one of these things, you should really get a Jawbone era. They don't have the longest battery life in the world, but their audio quality is absolutely fantastic. You don't look like a complete and total Burke when you're wearing one. And the feature set that they come with is nice, and the price point is also very, very nice, etc., etc., etc. As far as setting the device up for use, pairing couldn't be easier. This is what's called a dumb headset. Literally the only thing it does is it handles phone calls and music playback. It's not like some of the nicer Blue Ant headsets that have things like access to your phone book and can access the voice command parts of your phone, etc., etc. That's not a huge burden for me, since really with just a swipe of my finger on my phone, without even having to look at it, I can unlock it and, okay, Google. And now it's talking to me in my ear right now. Cancel. So it's a dumb headset, so pairing it is really, really very easy. This goofy little instruction book is almost useless, but it does have a few little pointers in it about how to pair it. Pairing it's really easy. You just hold the power button or hold the one button on the thing down while you turn it on. It automatically puts it in pairing mode. Nothing more complicated than that. Very, very quick pairing. Very, very fast. Not complicated at all. Not unhappy with that. Putting the thing in your ear, on the other hand, anybody who's ever worn a hands-free kit, and most of us that are, in their 30s have worn one at one point in time or another, you're used to something that's over the ear, or a headset or something like that. These suspended little things that are just kind of hanging onto the side of your ear doing fuck all. This is the first time I've ever worn one of these, and I'm rummaging for an earpiece here. Hold on, bear with me here. The technology, and I'm not even sure if that's the right term, that these things use in order to make this possible is really, in the grand scheme of things, rather clever. This is one of the earpieces. Now, I've done this wrong. Yeah, there we go. So, I've still done this wrong. This part here, stop mocking me. This part here, obviously, it slips into the ear canal itself. It's where your audio comes from. This little tail thing, and this might not be news to any of you people, but it is news to me because I haven't worn a hands-free kit in a long time. This little tail thingy up here actually slips into your one of the little loops on the inside of your ear. I'm doing a horrible job of describing it. Here, maybe you can... Yeah, see how that little tail thingy is just kind of stuck into the inner little loop? Right there. It just pops right in there, and then it sticks. This thing does not weigh anything. It weighs about as much as a pea or a kernel of corn. It is stupid light. And because of that, I can go like this, and it doesn't fall out of my ear. So that's winning. I'm going to put this little thing back. It's crazy. One of these little silicone earpieces weighs about as much as the actual earpiece itself. It really, really is kind of neat. Yeah. So the getting into your ear thing really is kind of amusing. Gonna cough real quick. Oh, much better. The getting into your ear part really is kind of interesting. I mean, the picture helps a little bit, but if you go to Jawbone's website and go into their support section, they actually have a YouTube video for how to properly put the Jawbone in your ear and how to change the earpieces out on your Jawbone. On one hand, cool. I'm glad you've got that kind of really good detailed support for your product. On the other hand, if I need a freaking YouTube video to tell me how to get this stupid little thing into my ear, either the majority of the customers, myself included, are a whole lot dumber than we think we are, or your product user experience is just really not that great. All that aside, I can't tell the stinking thing is in my ear right now. And the benefit of the way that they have this mounted onto the side of your head is that I can hear perfectly out of both of my ears. I don't have, before the old Jabra rigs that I used to wear, they were just monstrous. I mean, they covered your ear up. You lost hearing out of one of your ears. This, I can't, not only can I not feel it in my ear right now, I don't hurt in any way, shape, or form, because there's nothing looped over the back of my ear. Not only can I not feel it in my ear at all, but I can hear perfectly out of the other ear too. With the possible exception of it just settling in my ear, and it's actually whispering to me right now that it's only got about an hour of battery life left. It's cute. I would forget that the stupid thing was even there. I am one of those people who's guilty of accidentally getting into the shower with their hands-free kit on, and this little thing is definitely going to cause me problems in that arena. The audio quality is absolutely fantastic. I've already placed several phone calls in quiet and noisy environments. The noise reduction is absolutely fantastic. The audio is quite loud. Small gripe, very, very small gripe, very, very small. Volume, you can't adjust until you get into a call, and you push and hold on the multifunction button, and it cycles the volume up and down, and when you get to a level that you like, you simply lift your finger off the button. And I'm not entirely sure that that's not just a little bit of a pain in the ass. That is my only real gripe about this thing, though. Supposedly you get 4 hours straight of talk time out of it. I'm not sure how many hours you get in standby. Bluetooth's an extraordinarily low-power protocol. Again, as a dumb hands-free kid and not a smart one, it's not like this thing's trying to rewrite War and Peace in your ear between phone calls, so that's cool. Yeah, if you've got to go buy a hands-free kit for the money, I think I got this thing for like $40 bucks, $45, something like that off of Amazon. It's small. It comes in black, silver, bronze, and bright fire engine red. For the people that want to accessorize, this isn't really horrible at all. Yeah, well done, Jawbone. something quick, down and dirty something. 16 minutes later. Oh, I suck at this game.